Here are two exposure tests. On top is a test of full stops starting at, well, in the center is middle gray, the meter indicated exposure, and then shooting just at a wall, a textured wall in a house. And the center one is meter indicated exposure, and then one stop lower, two stops lower, 3 and 4, and likewise one stop above, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stops above. And my goal here is to look at what the full range is, and I've only selected those. I extended the test beyond this, and these are the only ones that produced any tones. And below this is a test of an actual scene that is in 1/3 stops. So this is the meter indicated exposure minus 1/3 of a stop, minus 2/3, minus a full stop, and likewise up 1/3 of a stop, up 2/3, and up a full stop. But I want to look at the histogram. So here's the histogram reading for the meter indicated exposure on the wall. And you can see that it is slightly to the left of center. And here's the histogram for one stop brighter, and you can see that's a little to the right of center. And there's 2 stops lighter, and 3, and 4. At 4 stops above the meter indicated exposure, MIE, you can see we're right up against the wall on the right side. At 5 stops over MIE, you can see that the histogram has changed color, meaning that it's not recording all tones there. It's recording pretty much just red, and we're losing other colors. So for practical purposes, this is as high as you can go, which is 4 stops over the meter indicated exposure. And if we go back down, here's meter indicated. Again, noticing on the histogram it does look like it's a little below the center, which means that the camera is underexposing by a little bit. And here is 1 stop below that, and 2, 3. You can see even at 3 stops under, we're starting to lose some color information. And at 4 stops under, we're only getting the blue channel, essentially. So for practical purposes, this is as low as you can go, which is 3 stops under meter indicated exposure. And here's the meter indicated. Whoops, sorry. Here's the meter indicated. And so our range is from 3 under to 4 over, which suggests that the middle is really a little higher than the meter indicated exposure. And we can see that on the histogram, that 1 stop over is a little to the right of center, 1 stop over is here, 1 stop under is a little to the left of center. So the center would be just about maybe a half a stop above meter indicated. Now if we look at the scene, here is the meter indicated exposure, and you can see also on the histogram that this is tilted to the left a bit. So here's 1 stop over, which actually looks more balanced. I'm sorry, it's not 1 stop, it's 1/3 of a stop, 1/3 of a stop over. Here's 2/3 of a stop over, and there's a full stop over. And that definitely looks more balanced, but looking at the scene, it looks overexposed to me. So 2/3, 1/3, meter indicated, 1/3 down, 2/3 down, full stop down. Definitely underexposed. So the correct exposure might be 1/3 of a stop over. Let's take a look at that one. There's 1/3 of a stop over, and it's a little blurry because I was using a flimsy tripod, but that looks like a pretty good exposure. There's the meter indicated exposure, which looks perhaps slightly under. There you have it. That's everything.